there we go. There we
Hello
go.
everyone, that was definitely the first clap. Welcome back to the You Like That podcast. My name is Jack. I am one half of the You Like That podcast.
And my name is Adam, the other half of the You Like That podcast.
We're back.
Back again.
We are back again. We're a little late because we both have ping pong tables to pay off and I've got a phone bill, so we had to put in the time at work.
I am a salesman, so end of financial year is basically like a grand final. It is a bunch of tradies going, I need to spend money so I can get money back. And it's my responsibility to go, alright, I'll sell you all this shit, but at the same time, I'm trying to sell stock that I do not have. It is a fucking mammoth of a task.
Yeah.
But did I crush it?
Yes. Goddamn better
You all
believe
crushed
it.
it, son. So right now, I'm having the first day back after June 30th, 1st of July, fresh, and I haven't even had a shower yet, so I apologise for my stinky feet. If anyone out there can smell it, which I highly doubt you can, but for Jack, I'm sorry for my stinky feet.
It'd be interesting if they could.
I know.
Just waiting for that sweet, sweet tax money.
Let me know what you think they smell like right now.
It's a new one?
We're back. Alright, we're back.
So speaking of fan interaction, we didn't ask for questions this week because I devised a plan.
You made a plan.
So back in say 2007 to like 2010ish.
Yeah.
There was a little website on the internet called Myspace.
Mm-hmm.
Myspace is the reason this podcast exists, because I met your lovely fiance via Myspace. She was a hot blonde chick in a Judas Priest shirt, and I was like, I'll have a bit of that.
She was definitely in the top four.
So I like creepily followed her and messaged her as you did back then. And we've been friends for 12 years, and now I know you, so...
And now we have a podcast together.
Now we have a podcast. But Myspace had a thing called a bulletin board. It was just like a blog post sort of section.
Yeah.
But what people would do would copy and paste these quizzes. It was just like 40 or so questions and answers.
Yep.
Learn a little bit more about you. So I wrote one for us. You added to it. They were always like a little bit horny.
That always was sounding, because you wanted to know about a person, and you didn't want it to seem like you were just coming just for that one thing. You're like,
but you always were.
I really want to know, just like, what are you into? What would you like? What's your favorite food? And then also, do you fuck on the first day?
Because you go to your crushes and it'd be the most mundane shit. It'd be like, what colour is your bra? And they'd be like, black. And you'd be like, yeah, I bet it is, you fucking slut. And that's all you'd think about. That is all you'd think about, and you'd just be like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
This is a different time. This is before it was just like on Snapchat.
Myspace was very simple.
This is before OnlyFans.
If you really wanted to get with a chick, you'd message her, and then you'd put her as your number one friend.
Yeah.
And 9 times out of 10, it would start a bit of a rift with your best friend.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, bro, what the fuck? And you're going, hey man, I'm just trying to get in.
My top two were always CKY and Bam Margera, and that made Brooke very, very angry. Have you named... Yeah, okay. It doesn't matter.
Hey?
I didn't know if you'd named your fiancée in public before. I don't know if you're like one of those people who want to keep it private or some reason. She's going to be on it in a couple of episodes anyway.
I've mentioned her a couple of times, but she will be in our... I guess we'll call it the first episode of Season 2 of the You Like That podcast.
Oh, fuck. We shouldn't have started this whole riff, because I do have one piece of news that I just heard on the way over here.
Okay, yes, come on. Let's
Guess what, everybody? Tenet's been delayed! Yeah!
Fuck, really? Shit! I was getting excited for something.
Our one beacon of hope has been delayed 2 more weeks to August 12th.
What do you mean?
It's not looking good.
We fucking called this a few episodes ago. We said 2 weeks. We're like, it's been delayed by 2 weeks. And we're like, that's not that bad. And you're like, yeah, but 2 weeks starts as another 2 weeks. And then it starts as months.
It's not the snowball effect.
Oh, no, it's starting.
This is probably not the last time it will be delayed.
But the news that we got that's a bit better was a movie that we wanted to do for last week's episode.
Yes, yeah.
The King of Staten Island has been given a Australian cinema release.
Judd Apatow's new movie, straight to Netflix in the US. It looked like we weren't getting it till like August 8th on demand, but they announced today, actually. Yesterday.
Yesterday, yeah.
July 16, so that's about 2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
Give or take.
Give or take about that.
So that's cool. So we get a new movie episode when that drops. We get to talk about going to the cinema again.
Going back to the cinema. It's going to be...
and Brooke's a big Pete Davidson fan. So
yeah, so the movie is a sort of like a half real life story of his whole father being in... 9/11 and all that type of stuff. But a comedy drama type movie seems like it's going to be pretty good. It's got some pretty decent reviews that I've seen.
Bill Burr, Steve Buscemi, like, great cast, man. So
Good people in
I'm
there.
excited.
So
Look forward to that.
yeah, we're going to announce that as that's going to be probably going to kick off season 2 of the podcast.
Yeah, we still need to fill some time between
We
them.
got a couple more episodes to fill, but the end of season 1 is coming, which is just going to be titled the Isolation season, I guess.
Pretty much, yeah. The fuck we timed this badly season.
Yeah.
Starting a podcast as soon as movies.
Season 1 is basically just a whole pilot.
Yeah, pretty much,
this is what we have, this is what we can pump
Yeah,
out and stuff.
we've had to rebrand and do solo sessions and everything. Yeah. What a wild season.
I know. We have strived, we have persevered, and now we're here.
And now we're here doing a MySpace quiz.
Exactly right. Exactly right. But hey, this is a good chance for you all to get to know us a bit more than you already do.
Yeah.
Throw a couple curvies your way thinking you know us, but you fucking don't. You don't fucking know us at all.
Fucking hell. If you like episodes where we look at our phones the whole episode.
Yeah, I'm just going to let you do it because I didn't have a list. You got the list, so... And I didn't even look into any of the questions properly, so...
Yeah, so I tried to look them up, but they were all like BuzzFeed with like which Robert De Niro role were you or some shit. And then there was just like, it was just like... or shit like that. There was nothing, just random, what's your favourite movie or whatever.
Yeah.
And then it was like pub trivia, like, what was Steven Spielberg's first movie? Like shit like that. I'm like, we will not know any of that.
Fucking no.
The least factual podcast on the planet.
Yeah.
So,
we don't fact check. We don't know our shit.
So,
we just try.
This is probably, it's weird because this would have been alright to do as an earlier episode to try and get to know us a little bit better, but I feel like doing it now. You already know us, you know our sense of humour. Whatever, it doesn't matter. It's season 1. It's still in the pilot.
Exactly.
You can go back
it's the pilot.
You can go back and reference this if we ever talk about our favourite movies or whatever. So.
Yeah.
Alright, let's kick it off.
Done.
Let's just do it
Let's
first. Go. I asked you to get a prop, and you were looking before, but I guess I didn't give you enough time. So we'll come back to that one other day. Alright, so what was the first movie... your favourite Blu-ray or DVD in your collection?
Yeah.
You actually have a collection.
Yeah. I mean, I can essentially just say it is... Because I was looking for one, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, man, they don't really do a lot of things with Blu-rays anymore these days,
They can't just come as is.
It's either a steel case...
Yeah.
Or it's a fold-over book that has, like, the little, like, behind-the-scenes booklet art type shit. So then I just more looked, oh, fuck, I got box sets as well. And I've gone, not a lot. I guess if I'm going to chuck one out there, it's either just going to be my Godzilla series collection of some of the older original ones. So I've got 2 of the sets, the Millennium and the Heisei. Or mixed between with my Star Wars first 6 saga Blu-ray box set with all like bonuses. I remember getting that for Christmas off my nan and pop, and that thing just carried me through. And that's when I discovered how much we sometimes don't need a Blu-ray version of older films because they try to add in new things, and you've gone.
And they also just look like garbage. Like, the technology was different. You can polish a turd as far as you can.
Exactly.
But still
when you're polishing something that was on like a really cheap, budgety CGI green screen, when you enhance that, you can see the green.
Favorite movie of all time, which you've heard on my solo episode, is Evil Dead 2.
Yeah.
That's a very sort of cheaply made DIY horror movie.
Yeah.
And there's a stop motion bit in it. And it's and like the frame rate of the Blu-ray doesn't match up, so the stop motion looks really, really bad.
Yeah.
So yeah, sometimes you sort of take that risk with Blu-ray.
Yeah.
I don't collect physical media, so I just rent shit on iTunes and then never watch it again. So.
But there is one that you own, and I guess if we had to put it down to, it would be the one that's sitting conveniently above your head. You had to put it down to it.
I do have the Steelbook of Civil War. Because I like Civil War so much. But yeah, you can get that fucking anywhere eyeballs exist.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, so first movie you remember seeing in theatres?
In theatres.
So we're children of the 90s, to put that into perspective.
Fuck, it's a hard one, because it's hard trying to remember shit from when you were younger. Yeah. Like,
that's
paying attention to it.
Yeah.
So it's like... Like, I'm sure I got taken to many films as a younger child, maybe, but I just processed that I was there at a cinema type deal. Like, the earlier ones I remember would have been definitely Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, definitely.
Yeah.
I remember seeing that early on. I know I saw the Yu-Gi-Oh movie when that hit cinema, and I made sure my dad got a little fucking because I remember it was at Hoyt's in Warrawong, and promotional release, so they had the little packets of the foil cards.
Yeah, right.
So there was like 5 different cards, and they were like just special for like the movie release. I'm like, Dad, fucking get as many as you can.
And knowing a movie theater, they were fucking $80 or something.
Yeah.
They would have been so extortionate.
I definitely wasn't paying for it, so I'm just like, Dad, get me more. Fucking need them all. That, and I definitely remember seeing Spider-Man 2, definitely in 2004. I remember that one the most.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely more childlike-ish movies like those. And yeah, Star Wars Attack of the Clones as well.
Yeah.
Definitely saw that in cinemas too.
Yeah, I just went for earliest that I could remember. A weird auntie that, like, we're not even in contact anymore. I don't know why I remember her specifically, but she took us to see Rugrats in Paris.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That must have been one of the earliest ones. Dad took us to see Chicken Run and he fell asleep. I remember that. And then the Mr. Bean movie, I remember really early as well.
Mm.
The first one that really sticks out is probably the first Pokemon movie as well.
Yeah.
Because even as a kid, I cried. I just saw things.
Yeah, no,
that was the first
sorry,
time.
I did go to that one as well, because I remember getting the Mew card.
On the screen crying, so I just cried. Like, I didn't know.
Oh, bro,
I didn't know how else to react. I was just like, I guess this is
you cried with it. You had to get Ash up. The whole thing was, if we all band together, we all cry.
Iron Giant and Big Daddy as well. They're early ones that I remember crying in as well.
Yeah.
Big Daddy is a weird Adam Sandler movie about being an adoptive father.
Yeah, I feel like
it's a very weird movie.
I haven't seen it.
It's not very good.
Yeah, I know I'm not missing too much.
Alright. Alright, what's the first movie you can remember properly scaring you?
Properly scaring me would have been... Oh, fuck. So, this was back in the time when, Nickelodeon, Disney was really big on, like, All-Star and that.
Yeah.
And they always had the original Nickelodeon films, original Disney films. Sort of like how Netflix have their shit now.
Yeah.
Back then it was all like the kids stuff on Nickelodeon. Do you ever remember the Nickelodeon movie series Ernest?
No.
How many people do? If anyone out there remembers Ernest, just fucking shout it out. It was this, like, collective type of movie set. Like, it was just one guy called Ernest, and he had a whole bunch of movies. It was like one of these weird characters. I remember fuck all about him, but I remember one of the movies that involved this weird troll type thing, and it was like capturing kids and turning them into a little statue. And the way they filmed it was so shit terrible, but I just remember it scaring the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
There was another movie that I remember when I was very, very young that my nan would watch with me, and I can't remember for the life of me what this movie's called or any other part of this movie except for one scene, and it involves an owl. This is a cartoon movie.
Yeah.
So it involves this owl, and it has one blind eye, massive scar down its face, and it's chasing either a mouse or a rabbit of some sort, and it's like a thunderous night, and it's really like dark and gritty-ish, and it's a very like tense scene for this cartoon. And I remember that always scaring the fuck out of me, and I'd run to get my nan to like fucking cuddle me while we watched it, because it would scare the fuck out of me. That, and definitely Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Because T-Rexes, Velociraptors, man.
People our age, a lot of answers would be Jurassic Park.
Yeah. I could never watch any of the dinosaur movies that had any form of carnivore dinosaur. I'd be out. Even The Land Before Time. Watching those, I'm just like, oh, shut up! Yeah, that fucked me.
Yeah, which is weird now, because it's like your favourite movie.
Yeah, I know. I fucking love it now. Now it's like, yeah, bring it on. I just wouldn't want to say one, though.
Yeah, I've always...
cry and shit myself.
I've always struggled with sleep, and I remember being a kid, just one night I just couldn't sleep, and A Nightmare on Elm Street 4 was on just like Channel 10, like heaps late at night.
Yeah.
And that, like, Freddy Krueger absolutely fucking scarred me for life, which is ironic now because that's my favourite horror series.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I just remember. That's really the only one I can remember. I was scared of everything as a kid. Like,
yeah,
I still am.
definitely. So there was some really stupid things that I should have been scared of.
But just there's a movie called 13 Ghosts.
Yeah.
Tony Shalhoub, Matthew Lillard. I mean, it's a really weird product of the early 2000s.
Yeah, I've seen some like scenes of that.
And it's not great, but the DVD features were really, really cool. They had super in-depth backstories of every ghost and like how they died and how they got to be in the building and stuff. And my brother would show me those, like all the jump scare bits and stuff, just to fuck with me.
Yeah.
And goddamn, that movie scarred the life out of me for so long. But now, like, if I watch it, I'm just like, this is not very good.
Yeah.
I can see why it just went straight to DVD.
Yeah, now that you know about movies, you're just like, you know what? Yep, this is fucked.
What's your favourite video game movie? Video game adaptation, video game inspired?
Yes. This is a very tough one because, as it is with Hollywood and such, video game movies never really take off.
No, it's a big meme that it's just pretty shit.
Exactly.
They're
right.
all bad.
Like there's many that I wished became great movies. Like when I heard Assassin's Creed was getting a movie and Michael Fassbender was cast as the lead.
What a weird
thing.
thing.
Whoa! I can't wait.
It's on Netflix. I've been meaning to watch it as a curiosity.
Yeah.
Because I've heard it's fucking atrocious.
You will hate it.
Yeah.
Like, I love the Assassin's Creed. Like, you see all in that corner, that's all the Assassin's Creed games on PS4, remastered and all that. I love Assassin's Creed. It's one of my favourite PlayStation series.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. I saw the movie, I'm like, finally! Because the games are basically movies themselves. I've gone, yes! And then I got it and I've gone, how have you dropped it? You have so much to work on.
Yeah.
And you've gone to this. I could go on about it, but I don't want to. It's going to make me angry. Another one to anger me is Prince of Persia.
Jake Gyllenhaal. My boy.
I was like, wow, Jake Gyllenhaal, Prince of Persia. Another one of a really, really fond series of mine as well.
PS2 era Prince of Persia.
Yeah,
so
original
gold.
Warrior Within.
So
wow.
good.
Everyone, oh, god damn.
Sands of Time, that's one everyone knows.
Sands of Time, yeah, but I was definitely more Warrior Within and the Two Kings ones, the third one, whatever it was. Again, that one just dropped it. Wasn't that brilliant?
I've also never seen that.
You know what, if I'm going out on a limb here to say what my favourite one would be, I'm going to say the Ratchet and Clank movie.
Really? Yeah, because that's like the PS4 game. The PS4 game, like, really.
Yeah.
Did
the main reason is it looks like the game.
Yeah.
That's how good.
They didn't do weird live action. Like.
That's how good they made these games consistently from the PS2 days to now.
Yeah.
It just looks like a Pixar movie, basically.
Yeah, there have only been 35 video game movies.
Wow.
Yeah, of all time, there have only been 35 made. That's crazy.
Fuck. I really don't have faith in video games.
No. I know we got 43 now. Everyone's fucking lying to me. So, yeah. Yeah.
And a lot of them just get fucked.
A lot of them are not good.
Like, remember what? We got a Need for Speed movie.
Yeah,
Aaron
which
Paul.
I was... Because that was like Aaron Paul's first thing after Breaking Bad.
Yeah, it's like Aaron Paul in a movie and it's Need for Speed movie and you're like, oh yeah.
The interesting thing about that is it's mostly practical effects, so I'm a big nerd. And all the a lot of the stunts are real, but...
Yeah, well that's it. You know,
but it's a bad movie. It's not
it's just...
Practical stunts can only go so far with my
here's a movie.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry, another one that I do like, sorry. Hitman.
Okay.
I
remember the first Hitman. Timothy Olyphant.
Timothy Olyphant. And that, I really fucking loved that movie. That was...
I don't remember that movie, to be honest.
Yeah, no, it was... That one was really good. They made the next one, Agent 47, which was shit.
Because he didn't come back. He got too famous.
he went and did other things and went, nah, I want to wear a bald cap again.
Nah.
Type of deal. Yeah, the second one was just completely different agent, and it was a weird storyline. But the first Hitman, that was... I really liked that one.
I'm gonna go back and watch all the Resident Evil movies because they're just awful. They're just like categorically the worst movies ever made.
They're a thing.
Yeah, and I would like, even if I do some solo episodes on that, like, just going, what? Why did this happen?
Yeah.
I shamelessly really like Mortal Kombat, the first one.
Oh yeah,
I think that's a very good movie.
Yeah, that's it.
And for 1995, like, it's as good as you're gonna get.
yeah.
Excuse me, but yeah, I really like that. My answer's a bit of a cop out. It's gonna have to be Sonic.
Oh yeah, fuck Sonic. Yeah, shit. What a great fucking movie!
Because Sonic's just a very good movie.
Again.
We keep saying it. It's just a great movie.
It's a fucking brilliant movie.
It is so weird
Not
how
to be
great that movie
expected from us as well. I never expected... Well, nah.
The original Tomb Raider
gotta
movies,
stop on
like Angelina Jolie, we saw those in theaters. Fuck, they must have been my earliest
Yeah,
ones. Like, they had to have been. But they're also bad.
All these video games are coming back to me like... They made a Tekken movie that was just dog poo.
No, you know what? It wasn't bad. I don't think it was bad. I haven't been back to it.
Alright.
But I'm a big Tekken fan.
Wasn't bad. I love Tekken. I bought it for $13. Tekken 7 on the PlayStation Store was down to $13.
Very
it's
good
still
game.
like $60 in stores.
Yeah.
That's how good it is.
Yeah.
They're gone. It's not worth to bring down the price yet. And I've gone, fuck you, I want to play it again, but I'm not paying $60 again for a game that's 4 years old.
Speaking of physical media, and I'm always poo-pooing it, I pre-ordered like the big edition of Tekken 7, like the big fuck off expensive one. That's how much I love Tekken. Like,
is that the one that had the Jin statue?
No, it was the one down from that.
Okay.
I have no way to put statues and shit, so...
Yeah, no, I love that.
I remember...
Okay, yeah,
I think just because we watched it with all the boys and we all love Tekken, we were just like, fuck it, this is sick.
It was like a really... Like, it was decent.
But it might be a bad... Like, a generally bad movie.
If you look at it in the terms of being, like, consistent to the games in a way, like, really, you had Jin, you had Heihachi, Kazuya, and I think
Brian was in it?
And was there an appearance from Yoshimitsu of some sort?
Probably.
But, like,
They
it's a
have to
really
put
bad, like, type of
Yoshimitsu,
ninja type deal, and it was like... I just wanted to just give me King, give me fucking where's Eddie Gordo?
Give us all the weird shit.
If you're
If you're gonna make it,
give me Devil Jin.
Yeah, put the weird shit in. So yeah, video game movies. Technically, you don't. I mean, generally, video games now are so cinematic. Like you don't need them.
Yeah, in their way, the way games are happening now, it's a lot more cinematic.
Like
it's a lot more.
Everyone's jumping all over this Uncharted movie, but they're just. They're movies, like, that you sometimes play. The Uncharted series are incredible. But
another one I want to touch on there, so Uncharted is that. So Uncharted is down as... Next to Assassin's Creed is my other proper favourite PlayStation franchise.
I adore that franchise, man.
Every single one of those games is brilliant.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. I mean, I haven't played Lost Legacy yet, the two female-led one. Or in those little in between, like the PS Vita version of shit like that. But the main series,
no one bought a PS Vita.
Exactly.
Okay.
But that main series, like, are all fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant
they should
games.
just be untouched. Like people should just go play them.
Exactly. So after playing those and loving them so much, being like, these would fucking work as a movie so well. And then as time goes on and people are sort of throwing out the idea of like, will anyone make this movie? And then there was the talks that Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg were going to get approached to make it. And they had the best response to it that basically that they just said, it's just going to be an Indiana Jones film.
Yeah.
That's all this movie would be. He's a treasure hunter. He's
like
got the quips, he's got the looks. He's just that guy that you're just going to put into a scenario where it's just going to be him finding a couple baddies, shooting a couple pistols, he's going to swing off a couple ropes, steal something, have a nice romantic kiss moment. It's all Indiana Jones. And everyone's like, yeah, fuck, they're right. It would just be that.
Well, not everyone, because Hollywood is still pushing through it.
They're still pushing through it.
Fucking Tom Holland in it. What are you doing?
Yeah, I saw it, and I'm like, I love him, but he's not Nathan Drake.
Nathan Fillion did that awesome short. Because everyone really jokes. Yeah. Everyone's like, it has to be Nathan Fillion. Yeah. Nathan Fillion himself is like, I'm too old. Like, I can't do a big action movie. But he did that little short with like, a mad really shootout.
That was really good.
Awesome. That was really... If you can find that, go and look it up.
Yeah. And the big thing is casting Sully right as well.
Yeah.
You need to have a good Sully.
Yeah. I don't remember who's in talks for him.
It was someone not fit for it. I know that.
Slapping a mustache on him.
No.
So, with all that being said, is there any video games you would like to get the movie treatment?
I want... fuck.
My favourite game of all time is Infamous. Studios, the PS3 exclusive. I think, again, that's very cinematic. But it's a pretty straightforward story, and it's super linear.
Yeah.
I reckon you could do that as a movie. Have some really cool.
You can make something out of it
and stuff like with all the lightning.
Yeah,
and
you can make
stuff.
something out of it and classify it as a superhero movie.
It's a guy who gets lightning powers. That's the premise.
Yeah.
And then the villain at the end is him from the future, so it would get a little bit weird. Audiences would be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. See, the only thing I could think of getting would be a Titanfall movie.
Yeah.
So,
that could definitely work because it's just a mech movie.
It's just you can just pass over as just a sci-fi movie with heaps of action and war.
And then Titanfall 2, the campaign had that. You had that little report with your Titan.
Yeah,
Titan,
it was a proper campaign.
Yeah, and
it was a proper story because like
they really
I remember
bonded together and stuff. It was really nice.
Like I really gripped onto Titanfall when it first ever got done. So when the Xbox One got announced and it was the release game for it.
Yeah.
I signed up to get the beta. I played the beta for fucking hours. I was like, this is fucking really fucking good. Played the game and they're like, yeah, it's just multiplayer. There's no proper campaign. The campaign was just dropping into the map and just having like a wipe all the enemies in the map.
Pretty much, yeah. It was like
and that's all it was.
Yeah.
And then
Titanfall 2 really did something with it.
Yeah, Titanfall. It's funny because Titanfall took off, but it didn't. Like it got such great reviews, but there just wasn't people playing it.
Yeah, no.
It wasn't at the Call of Duty stature or anything like that. It was full multiplayer in that, and it was a new take. It was mechs. It was wall running. It was all these different guns and shit.
Not many people liked it, but the people who do love it. Like, really, the community latches
I
onto it.
really fucking loved
I'm
it.
part of it, man. I fucking love Titanfall.
And then Titanfall 2 came out. Same deal. Signed up for the beta. Played the beta for hours. And they were like, we're going to have a proper story campaign now. And I was like, oh, yes!
Which you should play. It's only like 7 hours.
Yeah, it's not much, but it is actually something like, traverse through a map, and there's not enemies here and there. It's here's going to be one area and then another area, and then you're going to meet up with your mech and all this and that. Brilliant. Fucking play that shit.
Yeah.
And then obviously we get the byproduct of Apex Legends out of it, which is just that's my multiplayer baby.
It's your time sink.
It's my fucking thing. I'm an Apex boy, which is in the same universe as it. But you focus back on Titanfall, I can see that working as a movie, 100%.
Yeah.
You give it the right person to do it with enough budget to
Especially
make it.
since Pacific Rim sucks.
Yeah. You just make it a Pacific Rim movie without the kaijus and just more war.
Just better, yeah. Just better.
Just a better Pacific Rim. But in saying that, I love the first Pacific Rim.
So, we've sort of talked about this before. Your worst / most hated movie. Mine changes so often.
It does. I'm just going to flat out just go Slender Man.
Yeah?
I can never forgive that movie for what it did to me and what it's left, what it's imprinted into my mind that just, it refuses to leave.
Yeah.
And any time it's mentioned, I just go, don't fucking watch it. Do not watch it. I wasted $15.50 on that fucking movie. And you know what they did? They cut out 45 minutes of footage. And you know what footage they cut out?
The Slender Man bits.
All of the bits that made the movie fucking make sense.
Yeah, no,
Slender Man, hate it.
Sony Pictures, we don't love Sony Pictures here. You like that?
We don't like them.
Yeah, mine changes all the time. It's the second time I'm gonna say this movie series out loud out of 3 in this quiz.
Yep.
But the Nightmare on Elm Street remake is just
it is
atrocious. I didn't finish it. I will never finish it.
I have finished it.
It is insulting. It's an absolutely insulting movie. Insulting to the legacy of cinema, horror, iconic characters, putting pen to paper. It's just an insult on every fucking level.
You just got to look at that and just think, how did Robert Englund feel when he saw that?
He hasn't seen it. There's no way.
Well, not like seen the film, but seen what Freddy Krueger looked like, being like,
heard his
I've
voice
portrayed this for like 10 fucking movies, and then you do this.
And Robert Englund still does cons and stuff, so he's like still
out there, and he's still a scary motherfucker too.
He loves it. He loves it, mate.
He lives for that shit.
Yeah, but no, that movie's just insulting. I really hate the Underworld series as well, but they're not like offensively bad. They're just I'm bored.
Yeah, see, I like aspects of them. Like I can watch them.
In a leather suit.
That's the main draw for me, is that oh,
what a woman.
Brilliant. She looks dropped. Yeah.
The golden era of Kate Beckinsale.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, really on the era of Beckinsale.
I wrote this question with a movie in mind, but I forgot it. I should have written it down because it's a pretty good question, but I can't think of anything now.
Okay, let's see if I can do it first.
A movie that you almost like if you could just change something about it.
Oh, yeah.
I wish I knew
Fuck.
what I was thinking of. I wish Bloodshot was a bit more R-rated.
Yeah.
That's just an immediate one. I can think
that
of.
makes sense. Yeah, 100%.
I wish Ant-Man still had Edgar Wright's vision.
I wish Lee Winnell took more charge over the Saw franchise towards the end.
Yeah.
Because Saw 6 and Saw 3D both...
Well, they wouldn't have happened. We would have cut it off after 3, surely.
He just could have kept it going, but like just come back and be like, hey.
What are you
if
doing?
you're going to bring Gordon back from the
Yeah.
first one and finish it here, can just do something a bit more than what
I
you've done.
I reckon he's just checked it. He's just like, I can't see what they're doing to it. I'll just take the paychecks.
Yeah, it's just like my name's on it somewhere that I'm part of it, but I'm not part of this at all. You guys do that thing. But, I really wish he stayed on and did more with that franchise. Because I love the franchise so much. I'll never fault it, except for the last movie.
I think if Extraction, the Chris Hemsworth Netflix movie, that pretty recent one that I don't love, I think if they took a bit more risks with the story, it would be better.
Yeah.
If you couldn't see every beat coming from the fucking opening credits. If they just, like, accidentally killed someone or something halfway through.
Yeah.
I guess it's a spoiler to say that doesn't happen. I guess, but don't watch it. It's not very good. They're just like recent ones coming tonight. I swear to God, I had such a good one. I'm gonna think of it at like 4 a.m. on a random Thursday morning and message you.
You're gonna have to post it as like a solo thing.
Yeah,
just slap on the gram and all that, being like, guys, I fucking remembered it. This.
I'll think about it.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a multitude of things out there that I would like more if I could change something, but in the same sense, it's like I probably still liked it anyway. It's more of just like what nearly made this movie almost perfect for you.
Yeah.
Essentially, in a way. Or, just how do you take control of this now or where did you want it to go instead of where it ended up? And I don't know, I feel like it's a lot of movies, though, is sort of like that. There's always that...
Pretty much, if you're a cynical old prick like me, every movie you watch could have something like I wish Upgrade had more people that went and saw it, so it did better. Because it really hurts me that movie wasn't as big as it should be.
Yeah. No, it's fine. It's for a select group of us, and I think we should just stay in our community the way it is. Yeah. We don't need any
I'll think
more.
about it. I'll come back to you.
But you all need to just start worshipping Lee Winnell as the god that he is, and
just do it.
And let him know about the podcast.
Yeah, we're going to be best friends.
It's going to happen.
What's your favourite comedy movie?
Fuck. Fucking love comedies, man. I fucking love comedies. You know what I love? You know what comedies I love the most? Is stoner comedies.
Really?
Yeah, I fucking love stoner comedies, man. Anything that is just stupid, dumb-witted, not funny to most people jokes, I love them the most. People ripped on Your Highness, I loved Your Highness.
Really?
I fucking love that movie. Brilliant movie. Hilarious. I just love those jokes. I love stupidity in movies. When I know it's a comedy and it's something so far-fetched and a dumb storyline, I go, I'm not watching a movie, I'm watching a comedy show. That's what I'm looking at.
Yeah, right.
I'll never sit there and go, like, I hated the story of Your Highness. It was a fucking shit plot and everything. But there's some fucking hilarious jokes in there. No, never Triangle Face. I hate Triangle Face. I'm sorry. I fucking love it.
Could have said anything and I would have believed it was from that movie because I've never seen it. I grew up on Sandler, so I can still watch Happy Gilmore and have to pause it because I'm laughing so hard.
Yeah.
When Chubbs gets his wooden hand knocked off and then it gets run over, like, I don't know why that's so fucking funny to me, but it is still so funny.
Yeah. And, it always will be. All those early Sandler films will always be at the top.
And I'm a massive, you'd know this from my top 10, but I'm just a huge Edgar Wright guy. Like, Hot Fuzz still makes me, again, have to pause and laugh because it's just, I know it off by heart. I've seen these movies so many times, but fuck, it's just like, movies like that are just so funny. Movies that are taking the piss of movies, I really like, tend to like. Yeah, they are good. And if I just like ran off a list of like some of the comedies that, you know, really fucking get me going and I can just repeat most lines, so I'll be looking at, the top of my list is going to be Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Forever. Never seen it. Oh, God. Love it. I've seen both of the Clerks movies, but I've never seen Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah. You probably
I like the Clerks movies. I'm okay with Kevin Smith.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Fun.
One day.
We'll show you. Me and Brooke will show you. It'll be brilliant. So that, Step Brothers is the classic.
Yeah, I shamelessly adore Step Brothers.
I just
another
quote every
movie,
single line from that.
I've
movie.
seen that probably 40 times.
Yeah.
I just watch Step Brothers all
Way
the
too
time.
much. It was one of the only movies I had on my PlayStation 3, and I just put on the USB drive, stuck in my PlayStation, then copied it onto it. So then that would be like one of the only movies I'd ever watch. Just turn it on and go, yep, Step Brothers it is again.
It's weird how your view of a movie, like, paints how you perceive how that movie was received. Because, like, people hate Step Brothers. People are just like, this is one of the worst movies ever made.
Yeah, it's two grown men acting like fucking children at the end.
But because I love it so much, I'm like, everyone likes Step Brothers. Like, my friends like Step Brothers. We watched it together. We all laugh.
Yeah, exactly.
You like Step Brothers.
Every
single person I know.
Yeah, all love Step Brothers. And then you go online.
But then you step one toe into the internet. Ooh. Don't say it on the internet. Do not say you like that movie on the internet.
It's not a wise decision. You will be roasted for sure.
As we broadcast it.
Exactly
on
right.
multiple
fucking come at
platforms.
us. Whatever.
Step Brothers is fantastic.
Another great comedy I love is Paul.
I fucking hate Paul.
Fuck you.
I love Simon Pegg and I love Nick Frost, but fuck me, I hated Paul.
It's a great movie. You know why? Because it combines Seth Rogen as an alien, Kristen Wiig, and a lovely, beautiful cameo from Sigourney Weaver.
Oh, God
Still
bless
sexy.
her. God bless her.
You gotta love her.
What's your favourite horror movie?
That's a toughie there.
We spoke a lot about horror on this podcast.
Yeah, I know, and how much I fucking hate it. Because there's fucking no good horror movies out there anymore. If I go... see, like... I almost want to say Saw, but I just don't classify it as proper horror.
What?
I don't know. I don't classify
That's a horror
it as...
movie.
I don't know. I don't feel like it is. I know it's dumb. It's definitely horror.
It birthed a whole genre.
But I just don't...
Genre.
I know, but it's torture porn. It's not horror. It's just, hey... Like, I know it's horrific in that, but I don't think it's horror.
It's not scary.
No, it's just like, here's some people in a game where they're going to die. Yeah, cool. That's not scary. That's sucks for them. They shouldn't have been shit people.
Life is a game, and then you die, bro.
Fucking deep,
You ever
son.
think about that, man? Going full Rogan. I'm just a nerd for all the classics. Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street 2, because that's like genuinely pretty fucking scary. Even still, like I saw that as a kid and it scared the hell out of me. 2 and 4 really get me because I saw them when I was a kid and they still really scare me, but I also adore them. I love how they were made. There's a great 4.5 hour documentary called Never Sleep Again. It's about how all of the Nightmare on Elm Street movies were made, like chronologically.
Yeah.
Really fucking sick. If you have 4.5 hours to kill, I recommend watching that.
I'm just going to try and pull up a list of some fucking good ones out there so I can try and refresh my fucking memory because I'm a simpleton that can't remember
And
shit.
obviously Evil Dead, but they're more slapstick comedy.
Yeah, like this...
horror tinged.
Like, even just looking at this list, like... okay, I'll say A Quiet Place, I really fucking love that.
More recently for me, Gerald's Game as well. I've said it a couple of times, but I really like Gerald's Game. Again, more of a thriller, I guess.
Yeah, I do really love the Alien series.
Yeah,
they're like my classic ones.
I've got that Blu-ray with all of them, and I've
Yeah.
only ever seen the first one.
Yeah,
and
I've got...
Prometheus.
Is it the one with the weird little box capsule type fucking thing?
Yeah.
I've got
But I threw that
one,
away.
so-
I just have the normal box because it was taking up too much room. But yeah,
It's a fucking
I started
shit box
watching
to be in.
Aliens for one of the isolation sessions, but
Yeah.
I just wasn't paying enough attention. I was like, nah, this movie deserves me sitting down with headphones and paying attention.
It's definitely the issue of the first Alien movie because it is very...
It's very slow.
It's very slow, it's very desolate, it's very like...
But it was also made in 1979.
Exactly
so
right. It's a very tense movie where not a lot happens, but a lot happens in a way. That was a good one for me. Lights Out.
Okay, yeah. David F. Sandberg.
That one really
went on to do
fucking
Shazam,
scared
which is
me,
a great
man.
movie. Not a horror movie, but a great movie.
Like, I remember watching that in the cinemas, and that was one of the movies that really fucking, I was actually hiding.
The original short movie of that is really fucking scary,
Yeah, that one really, because, like, a big thing for me, like, as a lot of people were scared of the dark early on as kids and that really just sort of, like, took me back to really being scared of the dark, because the way they sort of shot some of those scenes, was just like, that's what I was trying to fucking find when I was a little kid. And then fucking in the shadows for sure.
My last one is The Thing, the original Thing. John Carpenter's The Thing.
Yeah, I have seen that around.
Truly fucking horrifying.
Yeah, never something. As I scroll, there it is. The Thing.
It is. Ooh,
definitely one that I do want to watch, because I have seen it come up multiple times. But between that and I know that the fucking the remake one is on Netflix as well.
Yeah, the remake's not great.
Which I mean,
The Fly as well. Jeff Goldblum, David Cronenberg directed The Fly. That's a really fucking horrific body horror movie. It's a bit old, but still punches you, mate. It's a fucking scary movie.
Yeah. What was the other one I just crossed that I fucking want to mention?
This is another one you'll think of in bed at fucking 3 a.m. and you'll have to make a post and be like, this is what I wanted to say. This is what I was thinking of.
Yeah. Actually, no, The Descent.
The Descent. We watched that. So we watched that when it first dropped on DVD.
Yeah.
And that one scene, you all know that one scene. If you've seen it, that one scene, that made, like, I teared up. I jumped so hard. Fuck me. There's a bit where they're like scanning around, and she's like, "What? You know, I don't see anything." And then it just cuts back, and it's old mate's just standing behind her. It's like such a classic jump scare, but fucking gets you.
Yeah, because I remember
not much has happened up to that point.
Yeah,
and then it's just like, oh,
like
this is what's happening.
I remember I had a good friend of mine who, they just had like the big DVD cases full of like ripped off DVDs.
Yeah.
We all
everyone had that weird dad.
We all had those friends that just they'd be like, your friend would be like, "Oh, my dad just got the new movie that just came out of the cinemas." You're like, "How the fuck does he get this shit, man?"
And they were never criminals. They just like sold car parts or some shit. It's just like, how do you get these?
Yeah,
where are you getting them?
So it would always be some sort of movie night over at his place every fucking second day, and The Descent was one of the ones that we picked out, and yeah, I remember wanting to fucking cry.
Yeah, and now, like, going back as an adult, I'm super claustrophobic. Like, getting lost in a cave, even just the premise.
I hate those videos of people that actually do, like, that cave fucking crawling and shit. I
simply can't watch it.
And then they get stuck, and they're like, I'm stuck, and then they get in, and they're like, oh, man, that was cool. And I'm like,
no.
That wasn't died! What do you mean?
It wasn't even cool to watch. Yeah, no, fuck that.
Crawling in those spaces is fucking... And then you just throw in a couple fucking blind monsters. Yeah, no fucking worries.
Okay, let's lighten it up a little bit. Who's your favourite beefy action star?
No, it's The Rock.
Really?
It's The Rock,
just straight away.
100%. He's the greatest dude in the fucking world, man.
Mine's also a very easy answer. Mine's Arnie.
Yeah.
Like, for sure, Arnie. I love Predator more than I love
he's another one of those guys that dips into action, comedy, is beefy as fuck.
He's the beefy action star.
He's the beefy action star.
Him, like Stallone, like... They're just who you think of. And now The Rock is
like for me, it was always The Rock because of wrestling. I always loved the wrestling as a young kid. So then moving from him to wrestling and then seeing him move up into movies and shit and then getting to the beefiness that he is now, and you're like, fucking, this dude just keeps growing. But if I didn't say The Rock, it'd be Jason Statham.
Yeah.
He's my other guy. Without a doubt. But yeah, the Rock he just pumps movies, man.
He does.
He is a workhorse.
He says yes to a lot.
He's a genuine great guy.
Yeah, he
does a lot for people, family, friends, communities.
Just a genuinely likable guy.
He's genuinely a funny guy. He's got a couple movies that are a bit here and there, but every actor has those movies.
Even like Skyscraper is like a pretty bad movie, but you're just like, yeah, it's The Rock being The Rock. Like you can watch that.
It's that.
You can get through it. I'm going to skip a couple of these because we've already touched on them and we're already at nearly 50 minutes.
Fuck! Yeah,
so we've done Guilty Pleasure. We did the movies we didn't expect.
Yeah, that's the whole episode. Go back and watch that one.
No one fucking cares. Who was your first movie crush? This is another one I had someone in mind for, but I don't remember.
Wow.
Probably like the mum from The Incredibles or some shit. Like some weird kid shit. I don't know.
Fuck, it nearly could have been. See, it'd be weird because it wouldn't be anything from like when I was too young. It would have been like more like early teens or so.
Eva Mendes in Too Fast, Too Furious.
Yeah, she was glamour.
She was
definitely glamour.
Sorry, Michelle Rodriguez.
Yeah. Sorry, is there something about...
But I'm more intimidated by you.
Yeah. I
You
wouldn't.
could literally
I wouldn't
break
try
me in
and
half.
chat her up at a bar or anything. It'd be risk of being punched in the face. Michelle, can I buy you a drink?
Straight away.
Yeah, straight away going on.
I was also big on Jennifer Love Hewitt, but I don't remember. She wasn't in anything that I remember. I just thought she was hot. And that's a product of, like, just my age at the time as well.
Basically.
I
Yeah, I don't know. I never really remember too. I don't. It's harder recalling the movie stars, like, because now I sit here and I froth over Jennifer Aniston. Just, oh god.
Jennifer Aniston, yeah.
She's a woman.
She is a woman, yeah.
Yeah, she is.
Um,
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know any early ones or so.
Who's your current one? Jennifer Aniston?
Jennifer Aniston. Love her so much. That and Kristen Wiig.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's just something about her. She's so gorgeous.
She's funny.
She's so cute.
She'd make you laugh.
She does. She really does.
This one is just mostly a question for me, so I can talk about the Freddy vs. Jason soundtrack, but what the best soundtrack? Listen to this track list, mate. So, Roadrunner Records, at the time Freddy vs. Jason came out, was at their fucking peak, right?
Yeah.
They had the first two Slipknot records, they just signed Kill Switch, like, all the bands you can think of. Like, look, Il Nino, they're really bad, but Kill Switch, When Darkness Falls, there was Howard Jones's introduction to Kill Switch. That's the first time anyone heard Howard Jones. Come on. We got Spine Shank, I'm a big Spine Shank fan. Mushroom Head, I was a big Mushroom Head fan. You got a Hatebreed song, you got an unreleased Slipknot song, Chimera, From Autumn to Ashes, Seven Dust, Murder Dolls, of course Seether, because Seether were everywhere, Stone Sour, Devil Driver, Sepultura with Mike Patton, fuck, mate, In Flames, Lamb of God, Typo Negative, that's how they close. What a soundtrack, mate. And just for the time, just for my music taste, for the age I was, it's Freddy Krueger as well, like, oh mate.
Yeah.
That soundtrack fucks. Spine Shank forever. Everyone hates Spine Shank. I love Spine Shank.
I guess I'd just say the Lord of the Rings soundtrack. I'm sorry, but concerning Hobbits is just the greatest sound to walk into. And it's even greater when you actually go to Hobbiton and you're actually walking through the Shire, and you walk down to the Green Dragon Inn and they've got the music blasting out in the PA and you're just like, I'm home.
And we mentioned it, like Star Wars, just the entire Star Wars soundtrack ever, but especially Duel of the Fates.
Yeah,
it's very funny.
It's brilliant. Yeah, I don't know. Soundtracks is weird for me because it's always like it's more background music more than anything, opposed to like what Freddy vs. Jason is. There's like a proper,
which is like actual songs. Yeah,
his actual songs.
The Mission Impossible 2 soundtrack was the same. It had like an unreleased Metallica track. You had Ideas of P. You had an unreleased Limp Bizkit track for the title. Like it was just like rock songs like that. There was an unreleased Foo Fighters song in it.
Yeah,
cool. I like it.
Actually, if I do say one, it would be the first Triple X movie.
Yes, come on.
Because you had Rammstein performing Firefly.
What a fucking sick movie.
And oh god,
mate.
Yes. I remember.
I would love to watch Triple X again.
Fuck yeah.
I love that movie when I was a kid. Right, there's my last two, and then you've got a couple, and then you know literally every single detail about your two favourite hosts of the Like That podcast. Your two only hosts, I guess.
Yeah, it's not going to change.
So what's a TV show that you think could benefit from a movie? So Breaking Bad or El Camino, which I haven't watched because I think Breaking Bad is perfect and I don't want more of it. I don't want less of it.
Yeah, I never saw it either, and after hearing things about it, I'm just like, it's not sort of what I want after this series.
So something like either a continuation or a little in between or something.
Fuck it. It's so hard because when you think of like good TV shows, essentially it's one big movie just cut up into segments.
Pretty much.
So it's really hard one trying to like I wouldn't mind trying to find like maybe someone to do like a movie on Dexter.
Yeah, right. Because people don't like that ending. Hey.
The ending was is ranked as one of the worst endings in television history.
Game of Thrones that before Game of Thrones that.
Yeah, basically.
I don't watch Game of Thrones. I just know the internet.
Yeah. That for sure, because it's just like the first 4 or 5 seasons were fucking brilliant.
You gotta think of things that got cancelled as well, like Hannibal with Mads Mikkelsen. Apparently that's a really good show, but it got fucking cut. So
Yeah.
It's a little bit... what's the word? There's no closure.
Yeah.
So stuff like that.
It's weird because like there's one stuck in my head now and it's Scrubs.
Yeah?
Because I really fucking love Scrubs.
I would watch a Scrubs movie,
and
for sure.
I've just been listening to Zach Braff and Donald Faison's podcast.
You know damn well there'd just be a random fucking heart-wrenching sad bit in the middle as well. Like,
yeah.
Those sad episodes, when in Scrubs is sad, it is the saddest thing.
But the fourth episode of the first season.
The Brendan Fraser one?
No, the one where when all three of them lose a patient on the same day.
Oh, mate.
And
why did they do that? Like,
it's all so good from the start and then by the end, and then they cut up so all three of them are on the screen and they all say like I'm sorry and whatnot, and you just my heart sank, and that is one of the the earliest moments in TV watching for me where that I cried.
Scrubs is really good at that,
and I fucking love Scrubs so much. And then listening to their podcast now, it's so brilliant because it's just a rewatch show, so they just watch episode and just tell you behind the scenes stuff, how they got onto the show and this and that, and get like the one I listened to today was they had John C. McGinley, so Dr. Cox, and he's a fucking funny man.
He's a brilliant.
But yeah, I reckon that could benefit really well from a movie benefit from a movie, more or less to try and make season 9 disappear.
Yeah.
And
so that, a lot of them
forget about that.
A lot of them would be like retroactively. I was a big fan. There was a show in the mid to late 2000s called Burn Notice.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Bruce Campbell was in it, so of course I liked it.
Of course.
But that was a really, really surprisingly good show. And I wish they would do an episode now, like where they all are now, and they just do like one last whatever. I would like that, just like a big fuck off cheesy action movie in Miami, just with those actors and those characters, because they were all so good and it was really well written. Like it had dips and stuff, but pretty consistently good show. So I think if you get someone good to write that movie, it could be a good movie.
You know what I wouldn't mind? A good Power Rangers movie.
Oh yeah, fuck.
Fucking do it.
Yeah, that's not happening anytime soon anyway. I know. Give us a fucking Beyblade movie, bro.
Oh.
I love Beyblades. I didn't watch the show, but we had heaps of Beyblades.
Yo, could you imagine a live-action Yu-Gi-Oh movie?
No.
I can.
That's
if they made a live-action Pokemon
so
movie,
weird
they can make a live-action
Yu-Gi-Oh
movie.
Because Yu-Gi-Oh is like so weird.
Can you imagine a live-action person on the screen?
How'd you do the hair?
Exactly right. You got Yami there, and they're like, just pan down at his deck, and he's like, I draw. And then you just pans up and you just see like... it has to be like 4 cans of hairspray that's going to have this shit held up.
It's going to be like 7 feet.
It's going to be something so stupid, and I can fucking see it happening too.
Yes.
Someone will do it. It will happen 100%.
Everything is going to get a shitty live-action movie.
Somewhere's just going to go, yeah, we'll buy that, and now let's make a fucking movie. And they're like, we don't want to make a movie. You're making a movie. It's live action, and Tom Holland is Yami Yugi. And they're going, fuck! Fine. Give us money then.
This is my last one. It's a bit of a similar question.
Yeah.
What franchise would you personally like to have a crack at rebooting or making a sequel of? You personally. You have to write it, you have to direct it, you have to cast it.
We all know I'm a good fucking writer.
Yeah, we've written a lot of movies on this podcast.
We've been in our writing room sessions, and I think I can make my point very clear when I write a scene.
We know more than Hollywood, it's just fact.
Exactly right. That's why we do a podcast instead of actually go to Hollywood and make millions.
Correct.
Ooh, okay. So reboot or to sequel? Power Rangers.
Yeah.
The movie.
I'm not surprised that you would say that.
It's fine.
Because I feel like
not
you
the
would,
Power Rangers.
I feel like you would know how to do it.
I would write, direct, and star in a new Power Rangers movie right now. 100%. I could write that, make it work. Give Jason David Frank all the money he wants. Come back. We'll make it a Jason. We'll just make it a Tommy movie. Make it about Tommy. Soul of the Dragon. All it is. Done. That's the one.
That's all you have to do. Like.
Fucking. Hi. Give me the contract. I'll sign it. I'm signing it right now. That's my signature. You put the contract there. Done. We're making it.
I'm just going to mention it for the last time again. I would do it a Nightmare on Elm Street movie.
Yeah, it would be fun.
It would be canon. It would be Robert Englund. Freddy, for some reason, ages, even though he can't die, and he's just this, like, whatever,
Yeah.
mythical being or whatever, but he's just old now for whatever reason. I wouldn't make it scary or gritty or anything. I would make it fun, funny. I would just point a camera at Robert Englund and say, go fucking nuts, do
Yeah.
what you want. I would
Same
have some,
bitch.
yeah, I'd have some really, like, horrific kills in it. Like, that would be the shocking, like, oh my god, what? They're putting this in? Like,
Yeah.
like in Upgrade when he rips the guy, and you're just like, where did
Yeah.
where did that fucking come from? What?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I would have kills like that, but I would mostly just be like, alright, Robert,
Yeah, go on. Do your thing.
again, here's some money, go on.
Yeah.
You do you, dude.
Yeah, exactly right.
I would do that. Or, yeah.
Fuck, I just had another one in my head there. I would definitely would love to actually take a proper crack at Assassin's Creed
Yeah.
as well. Speaking on it, I want that to be a movie that works. So I'd 100% take the actual source material in the fucking 34 games that there are, pick one of them, and go, this.
I would do, yeah. I'd like to do a Spider-Man and Venom movie, because, as we've learnt, you need Spider-Man in a Venom movie.
Can I add Deadpool into it?
Yeah, sure. Fuck it. Go nuts. Whatever.
Actually, that'd be what I want. When Batfleck was Batfleck,
Mhm.
and he was talking of doing his solo Batfleck movie,
Yeah.
we had the early shots of Deathstroke.
Yeah. Yeah, well, he's
Yeah,
at the
villain.
end of Justice League.
Yeah,
Remember?
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
I never finished Justice League.
Oh, okay. So there's like a post-credits, and he walks up.
Yeah.
They're on like a yacht or something, and the costume looks incredible. Like,
Yeah, and
the
that
actor
was
looks
and
really
that was the
good.
whole thing. I remember then
Yeah.
because then they were going about like Deathstroke will be the main part of this because Deathstroke in Arrow, Manu Bennett was brilliant in it, and then you had him in.
He was in all the Crisis on Infinite Earth, all the Legends of Tomorrow. Like,
Yeah.
he's in all of those.
Yeah, he had the hand in that.
He's a big part of the Batman games.
Big part in that, and he's just one of those characters that could be really utilized in this film and be a fucking great villain. Like
Yeah.
him in the Arkham games and that as well.
Yeah.
He's a great villain to have in part of the series. So
there.
yeah, I wouldn't mind doing the Batfleck again with Deathstroke
Yeah.
as a big part of it,
Yeah, nice.
and a Mexican luchador Bane.
Yeah.
100%.
I brushed my arm against it. It was a bit cold, and it scared the fuck out of me. I didn't know what it was.
Just be careful.
Oh yeah, it's your son. I'm sorry.
Exactly right.
So you gave me 3,
Yes. Let me
and
just,
yours are actually pretty good.
Let me get
So of course you got a horny one in there because it's Myspace. As we said before, there has to be a horny one.
Where are we? Where?
Your first one is the weirdest movie you've had sex to in the background.
That's right. That's right.
I have an answer for this that you are never going to believe me because you're going to think it's a joke. But the title of the movie is so perfect for the act we were committing while it was on. There's a Will Ferrell, Kevin Hart movie. The title of that
Oh
movie
fuck! I know it already.
is Get Hard. I promise, I will swear on fucking anyone's life, that movie was on while I was having sex. And it's called Get Hard. So the movie essentially is a title just about fat, girthy cocks. And I was having pretty bad sex in the background. So,
Fuck yeah. That
and then
way.
another one I remember was Halloween H2O. I don't know the one with Paul Rudd in it. That might be Resurrection. I don't know. They all had stupid titles.
Yeah.
But it was one of the really late bad Halloween movies.
Yeah. Okay. I don't remember.
They're the only two I can think of there.
Yeah.
I haven't. This will not shock anyone. I haven't had a lot of sex. It doesn't happen. You don't get a lot.
We're gonna find you a podcast girlfriend. It's gonna happen.
Fuck.
There's gonna be one creepy girl that like just emails us. Like she doesn't use Facebook or Instagram.
Yeah, it's like Twitch streamers always just get like a random internet girlfriend from the other side of the world. They're
and-
just like, oh yeah, she was a mod in my chat. It's like, okay, she's not your girlfriend. You've never met. You don't know anything about this person.
Exactly right. So we'll get you something like that.
Great.
We'll get you going.
Great.
That's
exactly what I want.
I feel like for me, like a lot of the times, if I have a habit, it's usually a lot of the time like a Disney animation movie.
That's just horrific.
I'm
Adam.
sorry,
They're for children.
I know, but they
They're
provide
beloved.
they provide good background noise
You're
as well
committing
when they're
just
singing and shit.
atrocities in the background.
I'm pretty sure I've done it to Moana.
Oh my god.
I think I've done it to Shrek, maybe.
Moan Anna?
It's got mine in it.
Shrek? Sex? Keep them coming.
Definitely a lot of TV shows. because
it's always TV shows.
It's always, but it's such a burden because you be doing it and then they'll just say that one joke and you both just start cracking up fucking laughing.
I was with a girl. We got the last season of Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
We were torrenting it week by week. And so we started one of those episodes and we started initiating, but then we were just like, we gotta listen to this. And we just stopped having sex and watched Breaking Bad. It's just like, that sums up my sex life so much. It's like, sex, it's Upgrade is on. What do you mean sex?
Yeah, it's not actually the girls not liking you, it's you're not
watching Upgrade? On. Yeah.
Like, you can stop, like, this is here, this is now.
He put a phone in it so the camera motion tracker and it looks like, you're not watching this? You want to touch my penis?
The IT crowd is a big one that just cracks me up because it's the accents and I just love that show. And it's just one thing that gets said and then it stops everything in the tracks and you're like, fuck. Now I'm just gonna have to work through this again and then
Now next time, if I ever have sex again, I'm just going to endeavour to put the most fuck thing on in the background so I have a good story for this podcast. This podcast is going to ruin my life.
I don't know, like early girlfriends and that, it was always a time you just put on a movie, but you'd be fucking.
Yeah, there you go. Have you ever done anything in a cinema, like in a public cinema?
No.
Yeah, neither have I.
Here's just some TMI. I've never had any sexual interactions in a public place.
Yeah, neither.
I've only ever been in the confines of my own home.
It's such a horrifying thought to me. I don't know why.
I don't understand. Like, some people do it for like the adrenaline and the risk of getting caught, and I'm like,
that's why I'm not doing it.
and then it's like, but if someone catches you, they're sitting there looking at your dick or your fucking mutt, whatever is there.
You're just like, and
you're like, do you want that? Because obviously you're making it like you want to get caught.
If you get caught, you have to stop. There's no sexual thrill because you can't keep going. Because you're going to have to go, oh, I'm getting arrested.
Yeah.
Like, don't do it. It's gross and weird.
You're at a cinema and your girl's there and she's giving you a blowy in the backseat something. And the ushers come down and do their mid-movie walkthrough to make sure everything's all fine. And they see you and they shine the flashlight and you just look up and just go, so dude.
Yeah.
Got thirsty.
When we saw Avatar in theaters, there was just this couple behind us absolutely going to town on each other behind us. So I was like, well, it's a pretty movie, but all I can hear in the background is real life, just horror.
Yeah. I don't get it. I don't get public
sex. Just don't do it.
All.
It's just weird and gross.
A bed is comfy. The bed is comfy.
Yeah.
It's made
and that's the thing, too. Like, think of how many sweaty assholes are in that seat.
Yeah.
You're going to put your bare bottom on that?
Like, it's not even that. It's even just in general public places. You know, people have sex on park benches. And I'm like, it's a disgusting park bench. And
especially now in the time of the Roan. Like,
yeah. Like, what the fucking Roan? Oh my god.
It's all transmitted and it's... Ugh.
Okay.
Don't do it, mate. Don't do it. Get on to the next question. I hate this question.
Okay.
Get hard. I promise you that fucking happened. And if I still spoke to the girl, I would get her to confirm, but...
Have sex to Shrek. It's a great time. Trust me.
Alright,
my other one is, what type of actor do you think you would be if you were one?
I'm not very charismatic, so I can't be like the half funny, half serious guy.
Yeah.
I think I would have a proper go at just being a dramatic character actor. I think I can't do accents. I have a rather distinct voice as well, so I probably couldn't put a voice on or anything.
Mm.
So I think I would just be a really boring character actor. I'd like to do my own stunts and stuff. Like, you know how Tom Cruise is just actively trying to kill himself now?
Yeah.
I would like to be one of those. Just send the insurance companies mad because I'm jumping out of helicopters
They go, okay, you're not built like The Rock.
Yeah, exactly.
You will break a lot easier than The Rock.
It's like, throw me through a wall, I probably won't get back up. Man, he's really committing to the acting. It's just like, oh no, he's actually dead.
He's like, he's not even making a dent in the wall.
Yeah.
He's like, wow, you guys really done this wall really well.
It's like, no, it's drywall. And then a grip just puts his hand through it. And it's like, oh.
Man, I just made this out of cardboard. It's actually, designed to break.
I'd love to be like an action star or something, but I just wouldn't be. And I would do comedies because I think, not blowing my own horn, I think I could be funny if I'm not doing my own material. If someone else makes me funny.
Well, that's it. You just take the script.
Yeah, because I'm not great off the cuff.
Yeah.
I guess that's what this podcast is, but...
Yeah.
I still drive home and I think of a joke and I'm like, should have said that.
And that's just how it works. This is how natural our...
I'd be like like on a How I Met Your Mother, like it's a comedy show, but it's not that funny. It's just like it's just like people living their lives.
Yeah,
I would be one of those actors.
yeah, I definitely feel you. Like, yeah, to be.
You would be a voice guy. You'd be like Tom Hardy. You'd always do a stupid voice for no reason.
100%. I would be the guy.
Because you just do that.
I would love to be the versatile, like nearly all round type of actor. So I'd love to focus more on the comedy aspect because I personally find myself as a very acting, and in a group of people I can sort of come out and put on either voices or I somehow have quick remarks of something. And
again, like that's just growing up on Sandler. Like you just kind of learn how to do it because you're like, you just recite Billy Madison so much you kind of can pick it up.
Yeah.
Like Jim Carrey was my all-time hero.
Yeah, exactly.
So like just doing weird hand motions and shit like
that's
yeah.
When I put it down to it, Jim Carrey is the type of actor that I would have liked to have been.
Exactly.
Because I like having the eccentric hands and the movements and running around and
Facials,
yelling and all this type of shit. That was always the type of person that I was. So like, going to friends' parties and that is in the early teens and that, I was always like the.
That's how I whacked it. I'm sorry.
But like at those parties, I could always be like, almost be like the louder person at the party, but not in the obnoxious like, why won't that dude shut the fuck up?
Yeah, like there's people that are like loud equals funny. It's not.
Yeah, yeah.
Funny equals
like
funny.
You got to be funny, and you can be loud about it, and then funny because you can just be a dick.
Yeah.
But a lot of the times I found that like everyone was still laughing about it, and I wouldn't just be always loud. It would be like at just moments here and there.
It needs to be.
Exactly. Yeah. You got to know how to manage it. But definitely either comedies or voice acting was big for me as well.
Yeah,
I always wanted to do voice acting in a way. Because
you can do it in your pajamas.
Exactly.
You don't have to look like anything.
I could sit here in the nud.
Yeah.
And just sit here and just do like in fucking...
And be fucking Peter Parker. Like, you could be a superhero.
Exactly right. Like one of my only talents is voicing other characters and such.
Especially your father.
Especially
your
my father.
Your sweet elderly father.
Gotta love that little goat man. Love you, Dad. But I like to do voices. I do the voices. I like it. So voice acting would be a big one, but I would like to play a hand in action as well, but more or less like a comedy action.
I love that my aspirations, even as a big Hollywood actor, is just like, I'm just a guy. That gives you an insight into how I see myself.
Yeah, I'm going full front.
I'm just a background character.
Yeah, definitely in the comedy and voicing type of actor for myself. So do a bit on the screen for comedy, do some voices for some characters, maybe in some video games. I just like to be known as the voice of something and do cons and sign heaps of shit.
Yeah. I think that would be really fun.
Yeah, it would be an experience.
Jessica Jones and Luke Cage and... It just looks great.
Yeah, I would love John Bernthal to punch me through the walls of Punisher.
It always looks cool.
Yeah. Doesn't matter how many times it happens. Punch through a brick wall.
He got punched so hard he went through a brick wall.
Like, it's so unpractical and would never happen. Fuck, that's brilliant.
It looks sick.
Alright, so the last one to round this out, to pretty much summarise this movies in general is, where do you think movies will be in 20 years?
Fucking... Not in cinemas. I tell you that. We'll still be waiting for 10.
You reckon cinemas will be dead?
Cinemas will almost certainly be dead, yeah.
Unless something really sort of drives cinemas to a new level. I don't know what
cheaper.
that could be. Cheaper would be the best fucking one.
They have to look better.
Like, obviously, they're trying with, the 4D, the IMAX experiences, gold class.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that's like, well, I don't really want to be interrupted with food and shit while I'm trying to watch a movie.
No.
Like, reclining, recline chairs and all that, definitely a lot...
that did make a big difference,
That made it a lot more enjoyable because normal cinema chairs are fucking horrible.
Yeah.
But when Hoyts came in and said, nah, fuck it, half the cinema size, all recliners.
Because they're like, is your posture like this?
Yeah.
Just like, you're kind of
and everyone's so close to you.
But you're also sitting up and you just look like a velociraptor. You're just like, oh, this is good for 3.5 hours.
Because you'd hit one of those like really popular movies and they'd be like, oh, we've only got front row tickets here. And you go, nah, fuck it. we'll fucking come back another time. Because you never want to sit in the front, because exactly right, you're like...
Spider-Man 3.
Yeah, this looks great.
Spider-Man 3, we got the left row right at the front. So we were like that the whole movie.
Oh, jeez.
Spider-Man
Even
3.
worse.
Spider-Man 3 is a long movie, and it's not a very good movie.
Not on that angle either.
Fucking hell. That was a time.
Yes, I don't know. Movies, cinemas... Yeah,
Where do you sit in the movies? Where's your preferred seat? This is a different question.
See, it's hard now because generally I like to go to Hoyt's more because I like the recliners a lot better. And generally I don't care where it is there because they're really well spaced now. And it's more of a comfortable thing. I'm just comfy now. I've got plenty of space around me. I'm happy.
I'm always at the back in the side row, but on the aisle.
Yeah.
And again, this goes back to our conversation from last week. It's because I go to the toilet about 8 times a movie. I'm just always up and down. I don't want to bother anyone by going, oh, excuse me.
I definitely prefer, like...
The recliner's alright for that, too, because they actually give you a runway.
Yeah.
Like.
I definitely prefer more middle cinema. A little bit more towards the back.
Claustrophobic. Ooh. Don't like it.
But more so now...
Doesn't matter anyway.
Either aisle side, because the way that they have them set up is basically the aisle side is directly in the middle anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So that won't matter in 10 years anyway. Because
definitely probably won't matter.
Be
everything's going to be streamed, home digital.
I'm really stunned that model of $20 you rent a movie, a brand new release movie that they did with the Invisible Man and Trolls World Tour or whatever. I can't believe that's not just the new normal already. I can't believe they're trying with cinemas again.
Yeah, it's...
I love the cinema experience. I love going to a cinema.
Yeah.
But if you told me you can have movie on release day, you wake up in the morning, you rent it for $20, and then you can just watch it at home straight away. Oh my god, yes, give me that. Give me that every time.
100%.
And I love going to the cinema.
Because sometimes sometimes it can be a bit of a hassle trying to get out to the cinema.
Yeah.
And especially if it is like a new Marvel movie or something that you know everyone is going to be at.
Shockers, yeah.
Sometimes it is really good just to sit down, relax on your lounge, crack it on, and then have your snacks or whatever, and you're in the comfort of your own home.
And if you're not listening to something, you're like, oh shit, I haven't been listening, you go back a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, just having that freedom.
Yeah. So
I think that will be the new normal.
Yeah, I reckon cinemas will be dead, 100%. Unless something drastically changes with them to make them improved, which I can't picture what it would be.
I think they'll reboot Star Wars. I think within the next 20 years, I think there'll be.
No, I reckon it'll just keep going.
Really?
I just reckon there won't be a break.
Ah.
No, they'll just keep pumping out, going. It's new Star Wars. There we go. But it's a reskin of this, which is a reskin of that.
I am predicting. Not knowing much about Star Wars, I'm predicting they'll just straight up remake Episode 4 and just do it all again. I reckon. That's a prediction for me. I'm a very cynical person.
Yeah, I don't see it happening.
Yeah, right.
I couldn't see that being rebooted. I feel like Star Wars is just one of those things where they won't reboot it. They'll just do what they do.
Because it'll never go away.
Well, no, they'll just do what they did with The Force Awakens and go...
Soft reboot.
It's 7, but... And everyone's like, it's the same as 4.
Yeah,
like
7.4. Like
it's the same thing. So I don't think they'll go full reboot, but they'll just do the same thing and be like, no, it's new, but
I think new IPs will just go away. I reckon. I know it's a big meme, but I just think
originality will probably fly out the window.
Lot fewer. We won't see many Inceptions again.
No,
I can tell you that. It's
plus you also look at the class of actors and actresses coming up into that time then as well. You know, who's going to pass away during that time. We're going to have those big actors anymore. What new younger kids are we going to have coming through now? They're going to pave the way for being the giants of Hollywood.
Yeah.
How will movies be shot now?
Yeah,
will they look so much clearer? Is it going to, I don't know what would change.
I wonder if they'll give 3D another crack. Because they really buried that pretty
quick.
Maybe
3D could definitely become a more...
They're like, oh, this is incredibly expensive to make. People don't like it. Yeah, and it looks like garbage.
It really fucking did not look good. I hate 3D movies with a passion.
Emma and I got, I think I've told this story on the podcast before, but we got for the midnight showing of Endgame.
Yeah.
And we just bought tickets straight away. We were like, fuck it, whatever. Tickets straight away. And it was 3D. We didn't know until we got there.
Yeah.
I've got a bung eye.
Yeah.
So 3D just doesn't work for me even with the glasses. So I listened to Endgame for the first time, and then I had to go and see it the next week to actually see it with my eyes.
Yeah,
because my eyes just don't work.
Yeah, my eyes are fucked as well, but not to the to as your degree. Mine is more reading aspect, but I feel like mine are still fucked, and the optometrist just went, no, you just need readers. I'm going, no, I can't see.
I can't. In 20 years, I can't imagine any other big innovations. So an innovation implies that it's good.
Yeah, no.
Gimmicks.
I know. I guess they'll just incorporate home cinemas into everyone's house.
Yeah.
And everyone's just going to have a cinema room, and there's going to be their own personal thing.
I think everything will just keep getting rebooted forever.
I will definitely just happily say originality will die. Nothing will be left to reboot.
Well, Disney's going to own everything.
Disney's going to own everything.
Very soon.
And I think any original movies that we do get are just going to be like, meh, that's cool.
Or original from source, like we'll get a new Fantastic Four, we'll get a new X-Men.
Yeah.
Someone will dig through and find the Inhumans or something and have a better crack at that or whatever,
Yeah. And it's how long do they coast off those then? With sequels and whatnot else.
Yeah. Because the actors get sick of it. Like, Chris Evans has been on record and saying, I didn't want to do Captain America because the contract was like, yeah, you have to do this for 20 fucking years.
Yeah.
Actors just won't.
Yeah, actors get over things.
Do that.
Chris Hemsworth was getting over Thor until Taika Waititi came into the picture.
And that's because he made a completely different movie. Like, it's such a weird, perfect movie.
Fucking love Ragnarok.
God, Ragnarok's a good movie. If you haven't seen Thor Ragnarok, what are you doing?
That's one of the... If there's a Marvel movie that you want to jump into, just jump straight into Ragnarok.
Yeah. Because
don't worry about anything else.
Because it's just so...
It's such a colourful movie that makes no sense, and you see Jeff Goldblum just...
So the big franchise... the franchise will just go on forever.
Yeah.
The idea of a franchise. Because we had that little window a couple of years ago where everything was going to be a franchise. Like, the best example for me is Escape Room.
Yeah.
They set up this big plot at the end, like, there's going to be many countries full of escape rooms, and it's all connected by the escape room master, and it's just like, nobody wants that.
Yeah.
Nobody wants that.
Yeah, I feel like definitely horror movies are going to take the biggest hit, where no one knows how to make a horror movie anymore.
No. And again, that doesn't matter because they'll just pump them out.
Yeah,
Netflix.
Smaller directors are not going to be given any sort of chance to do something worthwhile. Lee Whannell's probably still not going to be a big-time director, even though he's the greatest man on earth. And who knows, fucking Amy Schumer might own Hollywood.
Yeah, we don't know, everything changes so much. Who knows if this pandemic will ever fucking end.
Yeah, I know, fucking Victoria's fucked it.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Victoria.
Thanks a lot.
Cunts.
Bastards.
So yeah.
That's it, that's the MySpace quiz, everyone.
That's the MySpace quiz. You know now more about us, and we've been talking for way too long than I ever thought we would.
I honestly was worried this would be like a 20-minute episode.
That's what I was thinking we were coming into it, and now we're fucking sitting at near an hour 20.
This is our longest one for a while. You're welcome, everybody.
Exactly right. Fucking enjoy this.
It's been a while since the last episode went up, so they can have a little bit of extra.
Well, yeah, in a way. I mean, for the audio listeners, it has been a couple days longer.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to make the schedule being Sunday audio release, and then the Friday the YouTube release. Try and split up the community there, because moving to YouTube definitely put more people straight to the YouTube. So just to try to give it a bit of, load up the pod on your Monday drive to work to try to give you a bit of a pick you up, and then Friday relax by seeing our beautiful faces.
Grab a pizza, watch your boys.
Grab your drinks and grab your snacks. Sit down, listen to us talk some shit.
Just stare at it the whole time.
So, in saying that, we come to our ending segment of the show.
World famous segment.
We're here at Sheppo's Fuck Request Corner of the Week.
Sheppo's Fuck Request Corner of the Week.
Us in the band, we're gonna make a song for it to be able to kick that off with.
Do the Call of Duty level up noise. Re-record it, but then it's just gonna be like Sheppo's Fuck Request Corner. I can't do it fast enough. Ben might be able to do it fast enough. Yeah.
Fuck. So, this is a segment now where the drummer from my band 10 Years Too Late, Andrew, has come with some sort of out there request of his own type. Generally it's going to be something stupid or silly. We say fucked up, but it's never usually that fucked up. This one's a pretty good one from him that I give him the inside scoop of the episode, so we can sort of work his way around it
He's
here.
never going to put it into context.
And exactly
He's
right.
just going to fuck with it.
So, basically, this is one that's really going to fuck you more than anything, and you have no choice. You have to take
So you know
part
I
in
hate
this.
this.
Exactly
They're
right.
always for you, though. They've statistically been for you.
Yeah, I know, but this is... We got to get you out
Didn't
of
ask
this
me
shell
to do
here.
a kickflip.
Fuck you,
I hope this is people's first episode, and they're just like, fucking what? What?
Alright, so getting into it about, talking about our favourite things and all this like that. He's basically asked us, he wants you and me to both do our favourite actor or character impressions.
Oh, God.
And we have to also include an Arnold Schwarzenegger quote or famous line as an impression as well, which I'll happily do as well.
Yeah, it's going to be very racially insensitive.
It definitely will be, but it's fine. This is all for comedy reasons,
He's
and this
Austrian.
is the impression.
Everyone loves Austria, right?
Impressions of famous people, it doesn't matter. This is fine, okay? So, in saying that, who do you got?
Well, I've got that line in The Dark Knight Rises that always bothers me, where Christian Bale is standing by himself and he still does the Batman voice. Like, why does he still do the fucking Batman voice? No one's around to discover. Like, is this got a normal white guy voice anyway? It could be anyone, but he still has to go like, so that He's just like, so that's what that feels like. He's just like, why did you do that? You're standing by yourself. Yeah. Why does he do that? Why does he do the voice? It's not like Bane's in the background going, Tom, we called cut 4 seconds ago.
Fuck, this is what I love about yours. Look how much it's fucking peaking already.
Fucking Bruce Wayne standing there doing his fucking best gore guts impression, just like, and then Bane's in the background going,
Yeah, it's what it is. I'm starting off for a band. Record Batman and the Robins. And, it just basically my voice.
Christian,
Tell me what
it's 2020. Everyone, why are you still on set? Go home, Christian.
Where are the drugs going?
Go and be with your children.
I don't have any kids. You know what else I don't have? Parents! I'm so old.
If you're still listening, fucking well done.
We've got to apologise
We
to
point out
all the
every
audio
car
listeners.
speaker,
Anyone that,
every headphone.
You've all peaked so hard. That's pretty good from you. I like the
That line always
the
annoys
Batman
me.
impression from you.
That line always annoys me.
It's so hard for me right now because I'm just trying to choose so many different people because I just love voices. I fucking love doing it. I guess if we're on the topic of Thor Ragnarok, I could go, oh, hey, my name's Korg. I'm kind of the leader around here. I'm made of rock. But don't let that intimidate you.
That's really good, actually. Piss off, Ghost. Say that.
Piss off, ghost!
That's pretty good.
It's
I like
freaking
it.
gone. I'm made of rock, but don't let
He
that
called me a
intimidate you.
dickhead again.
Unless you're made of paper. Little rock, paper, scissors joke there. Oh, Thor. Kid's back on the game.
The
Call
man
me
on the
dickhead
screen
again.
Call me a dickhead again.
New master. I don't know.
That's pretty good.
What other ones do I got that I like to do?
I'm Jason Bateman. I'm in fucking every movie ever, and I'm terrible. I don't like Jason Bateman.
It's a decent impression because he has such a flat monotone voice that just is very sarcastic in a way. Oh yeah. No, I see it. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
That's also pretty good.
Yeah.
You are good at this.
Alright.
Someone hire this man.
Stop.
Why is he doing a free podcast? Give this man some
It's
money.
free for now.
Casper Mattresses, where you at? I want to stop working.
Oh, honey, where you at? You're a free browser. Just sponsor us. Give us.
How do they make money? How do Honey make money?
Commission themselves off to
Yeah, I suppose.
the websites they use, so they take a small percentage of when those codes get used and such. See, I know your business model. Sign us up. Give us it here. I'm trying to think of just some more like outlandish characters that are not like just actors in a way.
Let's do one more because we're going long and we've already ruined the goodwill of everyone.
Oh no, they must hate this right now.
Really sorry about your car speakers.
Yeah, I'm not. I guess we should do the Arnie one then.
I can't do one, Arnie.
What do you mean? You can't do Arnie.
That's
You know the
really
movie
fucking
as in
good.
Jingle All the Way? Christmas movie. With the rock'em sock'em jetpacks and the It's Turbo Time.
This is the worst episode we've ever done.
But I fucking love Jingle All the Way. Oh no, I'm just here eating your wife's cookies. She's just in the shower. Do you want me to go get her? Put the cookie down! No!
This is what No New Movies has done to us. We've devolved. Alright guys, that's been the You Like That podcast for this week.
Yep, we've got to end that one there.
Thank you so much for watching or listening. Please just chuck a subscribe, chuck a like on the video, comment something random because even that helps with the algorithm.
Yep.
If you're on Spotify or any of the audio ones, you just, whatever you do on audio ones, I don't even listen to audio.
Just listen to it.
Yeah, just listen to it.
You know what? Take a screenshot and put it on your story. Tag us.
Just share it with your friends. If you're like, I don't like this, but someone might, and you know someone who does.
Yeah.
Just go, hey, look, here's a podcast. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, you
That's
stop
all
at
you
a
have to
podcast
do.
review and you go, I like that movie, and you go, ooh, but I don't like these guys.
Yeah.
But I know who will.
Yeah, exactly.
Tell that friend.
It costs nothing to just share it.
Give them what they want.
If it doesn't fit with your aesthetic, ugh. I
your
only
aesthetic.
post motivational protein shakes. Just fucking, we'll be there for 24 hours. Just put it up there.
Yes.
People will listen to us. I love that
Yeah,
these get more aggressive every time.
Just, yeah, eventually we're going to be so
I'm just
close.
like,
We're
your Instagram fucking sucks.
Fucking
Put our podcast
subscribe.
on it.
You know what?
Now.
We don't want to see your tits or your ass.
No, I do.
But all the...
Sorry.
Okay,
I'm
keep that
single.
there. Make a separate post, though. This podcast
Okay, yeah, better.
with Jack's face. Oh, no, sorry.
Photoshop my face over each tit.
Or use my face from last episode when I was describing
You're getting some
Bill
good
Hader's
traction
face.
out of that, aren't
I
you?
swear to God, I love using that face. I'm going to make a GIF out of it so everyone can use it. Everyone is the face from the Pennywise when I was describing Bill Hader's face. When that...
And you just held it for like
Yeah.
fucking 12 seconds. And I was trying to steer it along and you just kept doing
I
it.
know, I couldn't stop. It was my greatest thing
That's
ever.
what you get here at the You Like That podcast.
Exactly right. So, as I said, like, share, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. We'll see you on the next one before we move on to Season 2. We'll figure out something to do. So, until then, I've been Adam.
I've been Jack.
And You Like That podcast.
Thank you very much. No one is listening to this.